Yeah. Hey, what's up? This is the man that you all know and love, Edigga. That's right, we got a little feedback, but that's okay. I just got low. You're listening to the Charm City Direct Radio Show on the station, the livest. And I hear echoes. On the station where music must be played
loud.
There you go.
My mic ain't even on. My mic ain't even on.
We got to do it again then.
Why? I mean...
Because your mic wasn't on.
Okay, alright.
Okay. You're listening to the Charm City Direct Radio Show on the station, the livest internet radio station where music must be played loud. There you go. I am excited right about now for a number of reasons. If you was looking on Facebook, there's a lot that's going on in the month of October. Every time when I get behind the mic, I'm nervous, but I'm gonna play it off because it's cool. Because in the studio, live in the studio, I have the Joe Cooper Project, members of the Joe Cooper Project in the house, and I am blessed to have Miss Sandy Mallory in my presence. Huge fan. She's in the cut.
All right.
Just gonna wave to her. I am excited. I am honored that you're here. Also excited that the members are here with the Joe Cooper. I keep saying Joe Cooper experience.
It's an experience.
It is.
It is an experience.
Yes.
So if I slip, don't trip. Don't I am so honored, so excited. Also, October the 27th. Write that date down. Huge meet and greet at Tony's Diner. I'm going to get into that a little bit later on in the show. But remember, you need to come out. You need to support Baltimore and the DMV artists that's going to be there. Come out 5 to 9. And the Charm City Direct Radio Show is broadcasting live from the event. We are the media sponsors, so you'll get a chance to meet me, Mike, Jerry, the whole team. We'll be there. So come on out. Good food, 2-for-1 drink specials, all the food you can eat, all the great food you can possibly eat. Hear some music, see some talent. It's going to be a real big soiree. Soiree, that's the new word for the day. I am blessed to have you in my presence, Mr. Cooper. Thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Thank you for coming on the show. This is the first time that I had a reggae band on the show. It's the first time for everything for me lately. So I'm trying to hit a lot of firsts.
I used to have been in the business long enough.
Great.
It'd be exciting.
Hey, right?
And you're joined by
Chris Rice Washington and Marcus E.M.R.L. Cooper.
These are your sons, correct?
Yes.
What's up?
Okay.
What's up?
I hear
Chris
that.
plays saxophones and sings and raps, and
You do it all.
Marcus is...
That's what I put on my fan page. For those of you who forgot, I'm gonna plug it. www and the breast awareness month.
Okay.
Yes, breast awareness, breast cancer awareness.
I was wondering why it was pink.
He said he was wondering why it was pink. No, I don't even like pink, but gotta represent, gotta do the shirt. I put on my fan page, www.facebook.com/Charm City Direct, that you do it all, man. Rap, R&B, hip hop, you do it all. Not just reggae, correct?
Okay. Yes. What we do is a fusion of many genres of music.
Okay.
We actually identify the music as reggae jazz fusion.
Okay.
Where we have world beats, some Latin mixed in, some African beats, because the music is really for the world.
Okay.
You know, so and I've been exposed to a lot of different cultures. So of course the music seeps in.
Right.
And ends up coming out on the record.
I hear that.
You know,
That's phenomenal.
And we
man.
blended with a couple of things that are coming from, you know, our era and modernizing situations and taking it to the next level as well with the new forms of creativity mediums, you know, like the Pro Tools kids and, you know, all of the Fruity Loops workers.
Yes.
Right, you know. Yeah, so,
Fruity Loops. I tried to I tried to tap into that a little bit. Fruity Loops. I couldn't get the hang of it.
It's
So
definitely a powerful
Yeah.
tool. It takes a little bit of, getting into, but once you get into the situation and start understanding the concepts behind it,
Okay.
you get real technical on it. You learn a lot while you use it. If you're using it properly, you're gonna learn a lot in the process.
that's great. That's great. I take it that you two guys are producers.
I do a lot of arranging and producing, composing, and things like that.
Any on?
Yes, there are tracks on the album.
Okay. Okay. And we're gonna definitely get into some tracks on the album. I gave it to him already.
Yeah, I have those.
good day.
So yeah, we are definitely going to hear some of the tracks. I just wanted to know, tell me about the group. When did you guys form the group?
well, the group has been together since '89.
89.
When Chris first performed, he was only 7 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
A youngin.
Yeah,
Right.
we did Afram. We did Afram like on the main stage for like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
And so over the years, this is our 5th album. Chris has been on the with us since the
Past
3rd
3.
album.
Yep.
From the 3rd album, he's been on it. And
From Children of the Sun,
Yeah.
keeping it real, and now to a new day.
Wow. Wow. And how many albums were there again?
That's 5.
This one.
This
This
is
is the 5th. Okay.
Release.
And I think you answered my number 2 question. How long has the group been around since '89 up until present?
yeah.
Any members?
Well, we have
Whole lot.
lots of
Okay.
over the years, different people come through and they spend 3 years.
Spread joy, spread
They
love.
share their flavor.
They share their flavor, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
keep building.
We
Okay.
just keep going. Jerry been with us since 2010.
Jerry is a jack of all trades. When I looked at the cover, when the picture you sent me, and it said Jerry, I was whoa.
Right?
Jerry played for a number of bands, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry's working. He's doing a nice job on this album.
We working boss.
I know that's right. Because Jerry, you played for how many bands now?
Excuse me.
2.
2. Okay, I thought it was more than that. Why? Because every time I'm on Facebook and I see you behind the drums, I thought it was like 5 or 6.
Musicians gotta eat. You know?
Yes, I agree. And other than reggae, I think you answered my number 3rd question. The music that you play.
But the music I play, I started off playing everything, R&B, jazz, soca,
Okay.
everything in the 60s really. And but in '89, I played with everybody. Bob Marley, I worked with Bob, Peter Todd, Jimmy Cliff, all those legendary reggae musicians,
Wow.
you know.
Wow.
I worked in the studio with Lee Perry, scratch
Okay.
Perry up to us.
Wow.
So I have a long history in reggae, but I also played with big bands like the Mighty Vikings. So at Barnsley, I've jammed with Barnsley.
Okay.
too.
Okay.
So my exposure to music covers
It's
a wide.
Wide.
So when I write music, when I started the Joe Hoover project, I had the #1 dancehall band in New York and the #1 original reggae act, a
Okay.
group called Aja, Antigua, Dominica, and Jamaica, ADJA.
Okay.
We were the
Okay.
opening night for Steel Pulse,
Okay.
86 on their Earth Crisis tour. So now when I started the Joe Cooper project, this was a vehicle for me to express all the kind of music I've been exposed, some African stuff. I used to be at Kilimanjaro as a house engineer, and I did Fela, Hubuster Kela, TPOK, Franco, TPOK Jazz Franco, Third, all a wide cross section.
Okay.
And then at Morgan as the head art engineer at Murphy Fine Arts Center.
Shout out to Morgan. Love
You
it.
know,
Peace.
you know, I did all different kind of music.
Okay.
Classical
Okay.
music, jazz, as the head art engineer
Great.
there. Plays. Yeah.
Wow.
Television.
So I'm almost certain that you've seen a lot
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in your career. That's amazing.
I've toured with Judy Moore, Sugar Miners, Meditations, Pablo Moses, Uri,
Mm-hmm.
Big Youths, Mikey Dread, lots of
Wow. Wow. So any obstacles in performing? Anybody that tried to stop you from performing because of music, or tell me about that.
Not really, you know, because it's my experience here. We were lucky. We were sad enough because what happened was the V was hot, and I was actually at a Afram press meeting,
Okay.
and I was out in the lobby playing on the grand piano. And
Okay.
Bill Russell from Miller Beer came with us and said,
Wow.
"Whose music is that, man?" He said, "You got to play Afram. I have a grand piano. We ready for Dan Reeves on the main stage, and we want you to perform on that
Okay.
stage."
Okay.
So I pulled Sandy to do poetry with me.
Wow.
So at first it was no reggae. I just did straight classical jazz, stuff on the grand piano, and Sandy did poetry. And then I put a band together and reggae-fied the music. So when you hear the music, it's not necessarily the two-card dance or reggae. It has more jazz flavors and R&B flavors, Latin, African grooves.
It's
You know.
really got a global appeal. It's been, you know, reaching far and wide. Like, we've been getting most of our hits from places like Australia sometimes, or Pakistan, and you know what I mean? We're looking at going to the market of Dubai, where they do a lot of those parties that, you know, really upscale, but you know what I mean, still with a earth tone that everybody can relate to, and is a cultural, you know, unifier. The music has a lot of messages about unity within it, and it's also a positive expression of being powerful while being positive. You know, not just you slow down. You know what I mean? A lot of people think reggae and they think dragging tempos and laid back.
Yes.
We got a lot of upbeat and, you know what I mean, real up-tempo songs that bring energy to a lot of the fire that we like to claim as positive people walking the street.
Great.
In fact, on my first album, Del Rock did rap. On
Shout out to Del Rock.
Shout out to Del Rock, my brother. Del Rock did rap. It was the first rap and reggae rhythm in this area, as far as I
The very first.
Yeah, the very first. You know, because we were at that time our media sponsor was p1of4.
Okay. Okay.
So we did a VIP show for them, and they fell in love with the band, and we just took off from that.
Wow.
So you know that was our wind beneath us, you know, sales for a while.
That's amazing. Now, this question is for the sons. Tell me your experience working with your dad.
This is interesting.
Whoever want to go first, this is interesting.
Well, I'll just share that, you know, there's a musical bond, you know what I mean, and there's a parental bond, and there's just one overall bond, which is just getting the work done together as a unit and as a team, and conveying the message of positivity and positive thinking, you know, developing strong warriors in our community and building up the status quo. You know, we always looking to raise the bar, and working with your dad will always give you, you know, some big footsteps to fill, but at the same time, you get a chance to come into your own under the guidance and tutelage, you know, of somebody who you know cares about you and genuinely got your best interest at heart.
It's remarkable.
Alright. For me, See, I'm the youngest one in the group right now.
Okay.
So I've taken a lot from both of them as inspirations. They're like my musical gurus, and that's how I really absorbed a lot of different types of quality in music, different types of genres in music, and it's about bringing different eras of time together. So you get your youngest mode to your middle age to your elder old to age of music blended together. So I really take that as, you know, the stride of the album. That's why it's so concrete and different types of elements of reggae fusion, and you got, you know, harder hip hop type tracks on there or smoother laid out tracks, and that's all spanning different time eras along with genres on top of that.
Okay. And just by working with your dad and working on projects.
It's fun.
I was going to ask you, well, how?
I'll put it this way: at the end of the day, we have
Early morning.
He has so much wealth, knowledge, and, you know,
I can imagine.
wisdom behind the music industry. Being in the music industry for 40 years and then being a sound engineer and getting so much extra out of that. We're young, we're still growing into it, so we've taken part of that and we've spun it into our own. So, you know, sharing that experience with my father is like showing him what he taught me without necessarily having to teach me. I didn't sit down in front of a computer and was like, look, this is how this is done, X, Y, and Z. I kind of figured it out on my own. And at the same time, that shows him, you know, what I'm capable of as the next generation, showing him, you know, where he's gone to where it has come to. So it's definitely been a journey.
I'm almost
My nigga, he's well secure.
We better if I still let you hear, and then we can explain, you know, and play some tracks, and we can tell you where each one of us fit into the development of that.
We can guarantee you never heard nothing like this.
You know,
we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to play some of those tracks. Also, later on in the show, I'm going to have a special phone-in interview with the guest or the organizer and also the owner of Chic and Sassy Entertainment, the organizer for the meet and greet on October the 27th. Miss Sabrina Williams will be calling in to tell us more about the second annual. Actually, this is the second annual event. And when we come back, we're going to get into a couple of tracks from the CD, A New Day. A New Day, right here on the Charm City Direct Radio Show with the man that you all know and love, Edigga.
Charm City Direct.
Live in the studio, the Joe Cooper Project, right here with Edigga, Charm City Direct Radio Show on the station, the livest internet radio station, MMBP Radio, where music must be played.
Really, really loud.
I put you off guard again.
Really, really loud.
We'll be right back.